Hello students, I am Parvesh Kumar from Golden Public School. Today I am going to explain the second part of the chapter Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. Dear students, in first part I have explained the text up to the page number 20. Only the last paragraph of this page remains. So we will start the explanation from here. First, we'll read the text from the book, then you will get the word meaning from the passage, and after that, the explanation of the passage. So, let's start the reading of the chapter. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and my people. All of us will spend many years, if not generations, recovering from that profound hurt. But the decade of oppression and brutality had another unintended effect, and that is produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Sissulas, the Chief Luthules, the Yusuf Dedus, the Bram Fishers, the Robert Sobokos of our time. Men of such extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity, that their like many never be known again. Perhaps it requires such depth of affection to create such heights of character. My country is rich in minerals and gems that lies beneath its soil. But I have always known that its greatest wealth is its people, finer and truer than the purest diamond. Now the word meaning from the passage. Apartheid, a policy of or system of segregation on ground of race. Particularly, this system was in South Africa. Next, profound, very great and intense. Next word, unintended. That means not planned or meant. Now, the explanation of this passage. Here, Nelson Mandela says the oppression policy scarred many people and it will take a long time for them to move on. That means many peoples were affected from the apartheid systems and it will take long time for them to remove on. The author mentions that this hard time had its negative impact. Nelson Mandela mentioned here that the time of apartheid system was very hard for them and it had its negative impact. But it also exposed a lot of strong and courageous men who stood up and raised their voice. But here Nelson Mandela also mentioned due to this system, strong and courageous men came on front and stood against this system. Thus, it requires that level of unjust treatment to produce such great heroes. South Africa, he says, is rich in minerals and gems, but its greatest strength lies in its people. Here, Nelson Mandela mentioned that South Africa is really rich in minerals, but its greatest strength lies in its people. Now, the next passage from the book. It is from these comrades in the struggle that I learned the meaning of courage. Time and again, I have seen men and women risk and give their lives for an idea. I have seen men stand up to attacks and torture without breaking, showing a strength and resilience that defies the imagination. I learned triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Here, actually, Nelson Mandela tells about his comrades who struggled against the apartheid system. He learned the real meaning of courage from them. He also mentioned here that courage means not the absence of fear, but according to him, courage means to come over fear. He says a man is not brave who does not feel afraid, but according to him, a man is brave who conquers fear. Now let us see the word meaning of this passage. Your comrades, a colleague, or a fellow member of an organization. Resilience, the ability to deal with any kind of hardship and recover from its effects. Defies, refuse to obey. Triumph means great victory or achievement. Now, the explanation of the passage. Nelson Mandela gained his strength to stand against the wrong from all the great nationalists he mentioned in the passage, who had even risked their lives for freedom and tolerated ill treatment, but never stopped fighting. Just Nelson Mandela have give the name of some nationalist in the previous passage. He told us that he gained his strength from those peoples who fought against ill treatment. He learned that courage did not mean the absence of fear, but the ability to overcome fear. The man who overcomes his fear is called brave. According to Nelson Mandela, a man is brave who overcomes his fear. Now let us read the next paragraph from the book. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Even in the grimmest time in prison, when my comrades and I were pushed to our limits, I would see a glimmer of humanity in one of the guards. Perhaps just for a second, but it was enough to reassure me and keep me going. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. Here, Nelson Mandela tells us that no one is born hating another person. Means when a child took birth, takes birth, he does not hate others on the basis of color of his skin or his background or religion. But, but people learn hate, particularly from society. Here Nelson Mandela tells us if we can learn to hate, then we can be taught to love. And he also tells us that love comes from naturally to human heart, then its opposite. So it is very easy to taught to learn to the pupil. Here he mentioned that when he was imprisoned with his comrades, he saw an example of humanity one of the guards in prison. And he inspired Nelson Mandela to keep going on. Here he say, man's goodness actually is a flame that can be hidden but never be eliminated. Now let us see the word meaning and the explanation of the passage. Grimaced, very serious or gloomy. Glimmer means shine faintly with a wearing light, pushed to our limit. That means pushed to the last point in our ability to bear pain. Ratio, say or do something to remove the doubts. Now the explanation of the passage. Here Nelson Mandela tells that one is taught by its society to hate humans because of their skin color, age, gender, and religion. That means he tells us that society teaches us to hate other human beings on the basis of skin color, age, or gender. No one is inborn with hatred. That means hatred is not a natural quality of a human being. Actually, it is taught by the society. The author's idea is that if people can be taught hatred, they can also be taught love and brotherhood. Here Nelson Mandela tells if people can be taught hatred, then they can be taught love and brotherhood. In their most testing time in prison, that means when Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, when they were being treated brutally there, Nelson Mandela would see a pinch of humanity and kindness in one of the guard. And that was enough to keep him going. That means Nelson Mandela witnessed the humanity and kindness in one of the guard and who inspired Nelson Mandela to keep going on. He believes that goodness in human being can be suppressed but never eliminated. Dear students, in this video, you come to know the word meaning from the passage, the explanation of the passage. This is the second part of the chapter. For the third part, you will get another video. I hope this video will be helpful to you. Thank you.